Is that any school or Iredell Statesville school?
I would say in Iredell Statesville because that's where you are, sir.
If it wasn't Iredell Statesville, it would have been today. But Iredell Statesville schools, I guess it would have been last year when I was at South Iredell High School. And of course there, talked with students and teachers and parents regularly. And when we're looking at, what was the last part of the question, last time you were in school?
I want to know, if you are elected, how are you going to stay aware of what is going on, what the concerns of your students, teachers, and parents are? Yeah,
I've already talked this over with a number of people, and my plans right now, and hopefully they're not going to change, I'm in my 29th year of teaching, and I guess I'm in that baby boomer group that's going to be getting out and retiring. And so next year I am looking to retire, and at present I'm looking to retire in January. And my plan is already that I am going to be spending quite a bit of time in the schools in Iredell Statesville, talking with teachers, setting up areas in which teachers can come by and share their concerns and feel like that they can talk to me. And I'm planning on being able to be available in that capacity, go around and see how the schools are functioning, how things are working. And yeah, that's part of my plan is once I'm retired and have more time to be able to do that is to go around and visit our schools and see exactly what's going on.
Thank you. Mr. Roseman?
Well, that's one thing I think our board members need to do is go around and maybe talk to some of the teachers and the different ones and find out really what's going on. That way you could get more things done, have better communication. That's what I've been getting out of it. There's been all of the problems here is communication. And if I would get on there, I'd try to be like Mr. James talking about. I'd go to the schools and talk to the teachers and try to find out just what's going on and what ways I could try to help them out, try to get a better communication, a better teaching system, even better, maybe better school buildings than what they got. Better classrooms and try to do with all these mobile units. I know it'd be hard to do, but it can be done.
Thank you. Mr. Williams?
Actually, I was at a school today. So when that question came up earlier, I wondered if it would come up with us. I try to get around to as many schools as I possibly can. I have over the last 8 years. Usually in schools in my district, I don't get to go around to all the schools in the county, but there have been times I've gone to schools outside my district. When I ran, I didn't run just for my district. I wanted to run for the entire school system. And I do get opportunities to come over here a lot. It's not too far from my job, and I will pop in here every now and then and get to talk to some of the teachers. Don't get to talk to as many as I'd like to. I do get to hear their concerns and some of the things they would like to see done in the system.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart.
Last one was, and each of the ones I've attended have been my son's school for his open house PTSA meetings, in which I've spoken to several teachers at each time, in addition to the ones that he works with. And since Sunday, I have dealt with 7 phone calls, 5 out of my district, 2 inside of the district. These are from teachers, except 1 from administration. 3 emails, I have dealt with 10 out of district emails, and 2 in my district emails. That's primarily the form of communication I'm using, not being employed in the system and not having the opportunity to visit schools during the school day due to my responsibilities at the school where I'm at. I can increase that if elected to the board, then I can take my personal days, which now can go up to 5 before they roll over to sick leave days, and use that to be inside of schools. In fact, I want to be inside of schools in my district, outside of my district, as much as possible.
Thank you, Dr. Cash.
Yes, ma'am. The last time I was in a school, I guess it was last night at this forum, and talked to some teachers. But beyond that, at West Iredell High School's open house, the best I remember, and talked to many excited teachers that night. They were excited not only about the school building, the facilities, but also the teaching programs and the possibilities that exist there. My phone number has been published ever since I've been in town, back in practice now for 23 years. There's an answering machine on that, so if we're not home, return calls, and I don't know in the past 8 years of anybody who has not received a call back when they requested. I've also been in practice at the same location in town at Statesville Family Practice, where I've had community members or teachers, administrators with concerns call the office during the day. Obviously, I don't think people expect I'm going to leave a patient room and come and talk to them, but we do handle the calls timely. You know, the secretary will take the message, and I will either give a message back that if it's satisfactory, I will take time at the next available free space and then talk to them. And I think that's worked effectively. The other thing that I've done is a little more innovative, I guess, but I mowed my own yard. I mowed the yard at the office, and that has only been a great practice builder because people see I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, but I've had people drive up and ask me about school issues while I'm mowing the yard, and that's fine with me too, as long as it's not getting ready to rain and I'm in a hurry to finish. So that's worked very well, so I'm available.
Thank you.
I felt like we needed a course that would help us learn